You know, I don't have any political leaning. I'm just concerned about people calling for the scrap of the National Assembly, people saying that the National Assembly...
I think the people who have called for the scrap have asked the question, do we need two chambers of the National Assembly? I think they say that perhaps we should do away with one. Do you agree with them in their submission? Like I have said here, this eighth Senate has saved us many times. Look at the custom issue. Look at the $30 billion thing, loan thing. Look at even reverse rerun. We would not have had reverse rerun if not for this Senate. Because the Rivers State did not have senators for about a year. So if not for the resolution of the Senate, there wouldn't have been reverse rerun. Look at the issue of the grass cutter allegation thing, the SGF thing. It was a Pine investigation of the Senate that led to the discovery that the SGF actually awarded to himself contracts of 220 million naira for grass cutting, you know, and several other issues. You know, for instance, the Made in Nigeria thing was initiated by the Senate, you understand, which the federal government now has keyed into, and it's going to work for the economy and all that. Again, the issue of ease of doing business in the country was an initiative of the Senate. You know, so when people talk, I think the Senate has not been completely, the Senate and the House of Reps have not been completely bad. This eighth National Assembly, you know, I think they've done... You think they've not been completely bad? It suggests that they have been somewhat bad. You see, no system of government is 100%, you know, perfect. You understand? The main issue that many people have with the National Assembly is they talk about jumbo pay, you know, and all that. You know, it's something that we've been discussing since 1999, you know, and yes, if we say we want to run a parliamentary system of government. For instance, now I keep asking people, what has the federal government done? Look at the case of meningitis. They waited for 328 people to die before they set up a committee. Look at, I keep giving the example of Ebola. Look at that, the response of that Ebola thing. The urgency with which a National Council meeting was summoned in the villa. And the responses that the federal government, it was a daily thing. Do you see daily updates on TV? You don't see that response. It's not there. I don't know what is happening with the presidency. Whether, you know, maybe it's because of the health of the president and all that. I don't know. There seems not to be that. The fire is not there. You know, and that's why I said this Senate, you know, has become something. For instance, now I'm very sure that if the Senate wading into this issue of the meningitis, you will see immediate response because they've done it in the past and it has worked for us. So, for me as a Nigerian, I think I see this Senate helping me more than the presidency.